Hello and welcome, bookworms. Welcome to this week's episode of The Contented Narrative. We're looking at Buried Too Deep by Karen Rose. Now, this was bought for me by the very lovely Samira, and she got me this book because she's also the one that got me The Things We Leave Unfinished, and again, I have reviewed that book on my channel, and like I did say to her, I was like, I'm not a huge romance person. I'm more of like a mystery or like a crime and stuff like that. And honestly, she then got me this, and she's got me another book as well, which I will be reading and reviewing. But my to read pile, I think, is like in the 40s still. So we're getting there slowly. So this one it follows Cora Jane Winslow, whose father apparently walked out on the family 23 years ago, and she's been getting letters from him regularly through the post for 23 years. And then after 23 years, she realizes that his body is then identified. And she's now gone, okay, what's happened? So essentially the story follows trying to find out who wrote the letters to her and who killed her father and why, essentially. So you've got sort of like the Brossard investigations. Now, I think this might be like very far in the series, because they kept saying stuff and referencing things, and I'm like, I feel like I've started halfway through the series, like I always damn do. But you know what? Really enjoyable. Didn't feel like I need to know previous things, that's all good. So you've got Finn Bishop, who's sort of like almost like the main character with Cora, and he's suffering from PTSD, and he has a service dog, and he's just kind of making amends because he ran away a while ago, and he's just trying to build up back into society, as it were. And they strike up a great relationship, and honestly, a little bit smart there, but I say it's a 1 smart rating. Little bit. But honestly, like, his character was so solid. Like, and even though he has PTSD, the way that it was written is really, really good, because it's sort of like he starts noticing he spirals. He's got the dog that kind of like nudges him to go, you're about to spiral. You know, he notices when he starts getting that fight or flight response, and it's not like sensationalized. It's little things like, okay, there's blood, and because there's blood on his hands, what caused his PTSD in the first place? The blood's the problem. But then when he goes to see a skeleton, he's like, there's no blood, there's no mass, there's nothing like that. So I'm okay seeing that. So it's nice seeing sort of like that kind of thing and knowing what his triggers are. So it follows, obviously, Brossard investigations trying to like go down the rabbit hole and find out what happened. Now, one thing I will say is it did get a bit too twisty-turny. I felt like there was too many sort of like intertwining, honestly, Peggy, intertwining strands, because obviously you had the person writing the letters, then you had people killing, and the thing is though, you know who killed the dad, so that's not like a whodunit. Like the very first thing you come across is the person killing her dad. What you're then trying to figure out is, why was her dad killed? Why did this preacher, Alan Beauchamp, decide to kill her dad? What is he trying to keep secret? Who was writing the letters? Who hid the body? And it's kind of got this twisty and turny thing. And then when you sort of like find out how it all fits together, you're kind of like, okay, it's good, but I feel like there were too many of those elements like fighting for each other, and I feel like 1 or 2 of them might have been okay. But honestly, it's like, and I know I keep saying satisfying ending, but you know what it's like when you're reading a book, when you're watching a film, when you're watching a TV series, and you get to the end, and it's like a lead balloon, and you just sat there, or do you know what I mean? It was like a slap in the face with a wet fish, and you just kind of sat there going, why this? Or it ends on a cliffhanger. Freaking hate those. So when I say satisfying ending, it means that you leave this book knowing, okay, this story is concluded. I am happy with how it ended, so that I do not feel like I then need to pick up the next in the series to find out what happens. I mean, I might do, because I quite like the relationship of Finn and Cora, so I might pick it up. I might not pick up the previous ones because I now know where Finn ends up. But I did enjoy it. I did enjoy the thriller aspects to it. I enjoy a good crime novel. I enjoy the detectives working together. I like the fact that like she's a librarian in this, and it's the fact that, and this is so true, librarians have random knowledge, man. They have random knowledge in their brains because of the fact that they're helping people. And I love the fact that she's got like these random facts that help them solve the case as it goes through. And honestly, I feel like the characters were well written. I feel like the storyline was well done, and it left me sort of like at the end going, this story's concluded. I don't need to read anymore if I don't have to. So I would say definitely give it a go. As I always say, Kindle, paperback, hardback, library, whatever's your means, give it a go, and leave it below in the comments if you agree or disagree with anything that I've been saying. But honestly, thank you so much. I mean it from the bottom of my heart, from your continued support with this channel, because I would not be doing it. It's been going about five odd years now. And the fact that you guys keep coming back to watch the videos just makes me want to keep producing them. So producing them. I mean, I literally press record and then I do it in one take and then I literally upload it. I'm not a technical genius. But honestly, thank you so much, guys. I do mean it. So remember to always keep it contento.